Hello class, this is teacher Aries and today we are going to start the class of language, the second part of the class of language. Just right now we have been doing some pages, the pages until page number 59. So now we are going to continue working on page number 60. Okay, page number 60. On page number 60 we have the first instruction that says remember A. Match the best subject to each predicate. Choose two of your sentence and write them on the lines below. So we are going to choose two of the sentences that are here. For example, my grandma baked 2 pies for dinner. Our dog's croquette types over his food dish. Mom's cup of coffee smells so good when she started it. Hannah helped Grandma making dinner, and the children's choir will sing in our children Christmas program. Now that we just make the line, one column to the other, you're going to choose two statements, two sentences, and we are going to write in here. Van a elegir dos oraciones que usted quiera y la va a escribir en estas líneas. ¿Qué oraciones? Estas de arriba. You're going to use, to put together the two. Va a poner las juntas. My grandma baked 2 peas for dinner, if you want. Or the next one, our dog's croquette types over his food dish. You're going to choose whatever you want to. Two sentences, whatever you want to. Okay, in the next one we have draw B. Draw a picture for each sentence you wrote. Okay, if you choose two of these statements, you're going to make pictures in here, two of the statements. Las mismas oraciones que usted eligió aquí, va a ser dibujo de esas oraciones aquí. Okay, going to explain it. My grandma, you're going to draw your grandmother. Va a dibujar a su abuela. Our dog, you're going to draw a dog. A cup of coffee, your mom with a cup of coffee, su mamá con una taza de café. Hannah helping grandma for dinner. A girl helping her grandmother to make the dinner, to cook. And the last one, a children's choir, un coro de niños. Whatever you choose, this is a drawing you're going to make. So we're going to pass to remember number C. You can stop the video, okay? So you can continue making the drawing. Puede parar el video para que se tome su tiempo haciendo el dibujo. Remember, C says, write a plural form for each singular noun. Okay, we have to write the plural of each one. The first one we have firefly. So we are going to copy fireflies, plural of it. Toothbrush. Okay, going to copy toothbrushes. Now we're going to continue to the next one, storms. Remember that every time we're going to put the plural of it, we have to write S, the letter S. Lady, okay, in the case of lady, we have to change Y to I and add ES. Tenemos que cambiar la Y to the I and add ES. Okay, we have another one, cowboys. Trenches, trenches. Remember, every time finish with CH, we have to put ES. Have the next one, cupcakes. And the last one is shoelaces. Okay, fireflies, toothbrushes, storms, ladies, cowboys, trenches, here is missing an N, cupcakes, shoelaces. Now we're going to pass to the next one. There is a comma. Think A. Read the sentence carefully. Use proofreader marks to add the necessary commas. Many farmers in Kansas raise cattle, insert a comma, wheat, insert a comma, corn, insert a comma, and soybeans. If you know the commas, use it to separate many things. La usamos para separate many things. Kelly is one name. Wesley is another name. Mom is another name. And dad is another name. So what we use when we have many things, we separate with a comma. Kelly, insert a comma. Wesley, insert a comma. Mom, insert a comma. And dad drove to Salina, look, Kansas to visit their family. Number 3, grandpa, insert a comma. Grandma, insert a comma. Aunt Robin, insert a comma. And Aunt Fields were all there to meet them when they arrived. Number 4, along the highway, Kelly and Wesley saw tall wine mills, insert a comma, stone fences, insert a comma, and large fields. Number 5, the huge windmills use wine to make electricity for farm, insert a comma, towns, insert a comma, and cities. Okay, think B. Use in the blank, right? Yes, in the sentence has the correct punctuation, right? No, if the sentence does not have the correct punctuation. So we have number 1 that says, whales, seals, and dolphins can learn new tricks. Those are correct? No, those are not correct. So we have to write no. Why? Because they need another punctuation. She was absent Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. That is correct? Yes, that one is correct. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger so you can see it. The next one says, sorry, I didn't see. John, did you wrap the present? That is correct? No, that is not correct. Why? Because did has to be first. Did John wrap the present? That will be the correct way to say it. Rep Donald M. Hanson in the pastor of Red Rock Shores. You remember here they need a period. So no, these ones are not correct. No is the correct one. Gavi, what is your favorite color? That one is correct. Yes, that one is correct because they are separate the names from the rest of the sentence. So we are going to write yes. I like peaches, pears, and bananas. So those ones are correct. No, those ones are not correct. The next one says, no, I made an A on my paper. This one is correct. Yes, that one is correct. I'm going to do a little bit bigger so you can see the J. The next one says, Mr. L.B. Johnson was the president of the United States. That one is correct. Yes, because they use the correct punctuation in it. Number 9 says, yes, they wrote letters to their class missioner last Sunday. That one is correct. Yes, that one is correct. They are using this separate comma. We're just not just going to see the first one. We have to see the other one too. We have to see the commas. We have to see the correct way to abbreviation. Those ones includes in here. I would like to make a special gift for mom. That is correct? Yes, that is correct. Because it's just a simple sentence. So they have to finish with a period. There is no abbreviation, no hay ninguna abreviación. So we can use other ways to do it. Okay, we're going to pass to the next one. The next one, page number 62. Page number 62. Okay, on page number 62, we have the same topics, the comma. Remember, every time we have many things, we have to separate with a comma. La coma la utilizamos para separar muchas cosas. For example, book, my pen, my pencil, and my cell phone. So to separate them, I use a coma. Para separarlos de manera escrita, nosotros necesitamos usar una coma in English and in Spanish too. So think A says, read each sentence carefully, use proofreader's marks to add the necessary commas. In Jackson Hole, comma, Wyoming, there are 4 giant arcs made of elk antlers. Number 2, a statue of Abraham Lincoln stands next to the highway near Laramie, insert a comma, Wyoming. If you travel near Beaufort, insert a comma, Wyoming, insert a comma, you will see the tree growing out of a big rock. In this part, they are separating the state from the country. La ciudad de el país. They are separating them. In Cody, insert a comma, Wyoming, insert a comma, you might visit a museum that looks like an old frontier town. Near Rock Springs, insert a comma, Wyoming, insert a comma, are some carvings made by the Native Americans. So when you have it, we pass to the next one that says, rewrite each sentence at the necessary capitalization and commas to do it. Remember that the first rule of a capitalization says that the first word of the sentence has to be in capital letter. The first word of the sentence has to be in capital letter. So we're going to write capital letter A. Vamos a escribir capital letter A. Lincoln has to be in capital letter because it's a name. Well, it's a last name. Es un apellido. So Abraham Lincoln was born in H, capital letter H, Hodgenville, comma, Kentucky with capital letter. Why? Because Hodgenville is a town in Kentucky. Es como un pueblo. It's a town. So they has to be on capital letters because they are names. Number 2, also W with capital letter because it's the first letter in a statement. We saw a beautiful sunset in Green is a name, river is the name, comma, Wyoming. Okay. Green River is a name and Wyoming is a name too. So we have to finish with a period. We have to finish with that. We pass to the next one. Thing C says, try some other cities and states. Use proofreader's marks to add the necessary comma. Okay, we're going to divide the cities with the state. La ciudad con el país, con el estado in this case. Jack and Julia live in Pensacola, Florida. So we're going to divide Pensacola, insert in a comma, in Florida. Battle Creek, insert a comma, Michigan, insert a comma, is where breakfast cereal is made. Number 3, did the herrings move to the Athens, insert a comma, Georgia? We enjoy the fair in Tulsa, insert a comma, Oklahoma, insert a comma, last October. Let's drive to Baton Rouge, insert a comma, Louisiana, insert a comma, this weekend. So we divide the city from the states. Now we pass to the last part, but this last part, we're going to do it together. And says, follow the teacher direction to complete the following chart. Okay, we're going to talk about the prairie dogs. I'm going to copy here, prairie dogs, like that, prairie dogs. Going to complete the story in here. Okay. The main idea in the first main idea is the appearance. It's the appearance. Have a letter A here. Okay. The appearance. Number 1 will be tan or black, comma, and tails. Number 2, 12 inches tall. These are the characteristics, the appearance, la apariencia. the physical characteristic of a prairie dogs. Okay, we're going to pass a little bit here so we can continue. The next one says the habitat. The habitat. Remember, the habitat was the place that they live. Where are the place that they live? Okay, they live on the western of the United States. Western of the United States, and they also lives on the tunnels. The tunnels. So the last one that we are going to talk about is the behavior, el comportamiento, behavior. Okay, they live in colonies. Ellos viven en colonias. They make their own colonies, like us. And they also give warning back. Give warning bark. Give warning back. So this will be all for the class of today. We're going to stop here on the page number 63. I hope that you're working. And now there is missing just one more thing. Hace falta una cosa más. Okay. Remember that the pages from the book, I won't check them. Las páginas de libros no las voy a revisar. I will check them on the class of Zoom. Las voy a revisar en la siguiente clase de Zoom. But there is something that I will check today. Oh, well, it's important that you do it today. Es recomendable que usted lo haga ahora y eso es lo que voy a revisar hoy. Okay, we're going to make a big comma. We're going to make a big comma. Look, my big comma. I'm going to do it. If you have construction paper, you can do it on a construction paper. If you have a piece of paper of any other separate sheet of paper, en una hoja de papel bond, or you can do it in your notebook. What you're going to do, you're going to make a big comma. Vamos a hacer una gran coma enorme, así, miren, like a big comma. And I'm going to copy in here this. Use comma to separate words or groups in a series. Series is 3 or more similar words or groups of words written one after another. Okay, so what we have to do, we have to copy this on a big comma. Voy a dibujar una enorme coma en mi cuaderno o en papel construcción o en una hoja de papel con, la voy a pegar en mi cuaderno y voy a escribir esto que está aquí. Use comma to separate words of group in a series. Okay. ¿Dónde puedo encontrar esto que está aquí? Ok, usted lo puede encontrar en su libro, en la página. ¿Se fijan aquí qué número de página es? Esta página es la página 61 de su libro. En la página 61 de su libro está lo que tiene que copiar. Use comma to separate words or group of words in a series. A series is 3 or more similar words of group of words written one after another. If you see, it's the same thing that I have here. So this one, yes, you have to take a picture of it and you have to send it in platform. Esta sí tiene que tomarle una foto a su coma pegada en su cuaderno o dibujada en su cuaderno. Utilice colores para que se le mire mucho más bonito. Si quiere hacer cada letra de un color diferente sería súper fantástica. O si quiere solamente resaltar palabras importantes como comas y hacerlos con colores. Y pinta el resto de la coma si lo va a dibujar en su cuaderno para que se mire muy bonito. Recuerde que se pinta para un solo lado, no para todos los lados, como terremoto. Ok. Entonces le va a tomar una foto a su cuaderno y la va a subir a plataforma. Sería idóneo que lo hiciera hoy, ¿verdad? Antes de la 1 en este espacio nada más de language. Y lo subí a plataforma y yo lo estaré revisando posteriormente. So we're going to finish in here. May God bless you. Bye bye.